Hey friends, so I have a I have two things going on for my layout today. I am working with Off the Board, which is where we take a pin from Pinterest, and this will be the one I'll be using, and apply it in some way to a layout where we actually take the pin from Pinterest and get it off our board and onto a page. The second thing I'm doing is I am on the design team with Tape Runner. Isn't this the cutest little fella? It's so cute. With Tape Runner, so I'm also going to be using my Tape Runner adhesives in this layout. I use these adhesives all the time. They actually are fantastic. So I'm working through a bit in my craft space, trying to use kits and things from before because I actually want to make a bunch of new kits. So we have to get rid of the old to bring in the new. Not that they're going to be new because it's from my stash. Work with me on this. You know what I mean? So what I have here is I have a kit that I had purchased a good while ago, and there's Heidi Swapp Art Walk as well as some other goodies. So I have this one called Locals Only from Art Walk. Right now I'm liking that side. This gorgeous one from Art Walk called Artsy, digging that side for the pictures I'm using. And then I have a couple pieces from Cocoa Vanilla Happiness. I have Frame of Mind and a bit from Unscripted. I literally have scrappy bits. Let's see. Oh, and then this side has these little frames on it that are cut aparts. And then I have one tag left. This is one of those little watercolor tags by Heidi Swapp. I have one die cut left. I have a whole set of sequins that were an exclusive sequin mix from Spiegel Mom Scraps. And I bought this kit, it looks like, at Secret Not Secret Kit Club. And along with that, I have these noteworthy mini puffy alphas that are gorgeous and bright and cheerful and happy. And then I also have almost, this is so thick, it's so nice, almost the full 6x12, 12x12, however you want to think about it, set of stickers. Now, they're gorgeous. They've got lots of really, really bold pieces that you can just kind of sneak on in. So let me show you my photo and I can come up with a better plan. So there is a little island locally here called Belle Isle, and I was on the grounds of, there's a big aquarium, atrium kind of thing. And on the grounds is this koi pond, and you walk up and the fishies clearly are used to being fed and they all swarm up right underneath you. And I just took an overview shot and I thought it came out ever so nicely. So I thought that was super, super beautiful. Now I'll bring this up for a second and then I'll leave it next to me while I'm crafting. So I saw this pin here. It's a DT project from Hip Kit Club by Flora Monica Farkas, maybe? And so she has kind of this central design with a little something, something going here. I was like, okay, I can do that. Easy peasy. So as long as I keep it right there, we're still in frame. I've got my adhesives. I'm going to put these little fellas to the side while I decide what's what. Have my two little die cut pieces left with this. And I'm looking at this to go with my photo, and I am very strongly thinking of making a little shaker pocket with whatever color I think would show up the best. Now, my first thought, and I think I'm going to do it, I think this is going to be my background so we can really see that orange fishy. He is the fella that I was super digging. And then the idea of bringing in some of these green fronds, or maybe some more of this subdued green on top of it. So that's kind of what I'm thinking with my papers. So I know I can trim off that strip. I got to trim up my photo. And then like you see right here in all of these pieces, this I think I'm going to go ahead and have that pretty darn central, like slightly off center central. I don't like central. I'm going to make my shaker pocket. So let's pick which one. I'm thinking the navy. And then I will gut out this piece right here that says happy, it doesn't say, it reads Happy Snaps, to use that as a shaker because these would be really pretty. Most of the fishies are speckled, so that would be really pretty on top of it. So So I'm going to do that. Now this word right here, the best, might be one of those things that I might cut out and actually use it as a die cut because I don't have die cuts. Then I have to come over here to my handy dandy sheets. And now you see all these pieces underneath here that are giving interest and they're popped up and there's dimension. I'm going to really employ this, this 6x12 set of stickers from Heidi Swapp for that. So all of that being said, because I'm talking and I'm not doing, right? All of that being said, so I'm going to trim these pieces out, get my shaker pocket done. And like I said, I'm just going to gut that, find some clear packaging around here. Might even take it from here. When I do shaker pockets, I do it with whatever packaging is closest. Don't get too caught up in it. I'll create that and pick out whatever stickers I'm going to use, and I'll come back and show you my progress. All right, nice little check-in. So I haven't done a whole lot since I talked to you, but I did make my handy dandy little shaker pocket. Have a scrap piece of white pattern paper behind that, and just a little bit of foam in between so that my bits can shake around. And yeah, that's it. That's how simple that is, but it does a nice amount of movement, and I like that because the fishies were moving and moving. So I was looking at my pattern papers that I have in this kit, and you know, I like to use what I have in front of me. It's like really this big deal thing I do. So I'm like, all right, let's just make it work. And it always comes together. I mean, it just does. So I think I'm going to go ahead and mat it in this very bright, beyond gorgeous cocoa vanilla piece of paper. Now, I've had a few sheets of this, so it's not that big of a deal that I'm wasting it. All right, so I have tons of progress that I have to share with you. I ended up kind of liking where I stuck all of these pieces on, and the majority of it, seriously, is from this sticker sheet. I mean, aside from this die cut, because I only had one die cut. So what I did do with this sticker sheet, though, is, which I'm liking more than chipboard right now, which I think is bizarre, because I used to be so into chipboard. I went ahead and popped up this piece, this one, and this one on just, you know, some Frankenstein kids craft foam, you know, this stuff. And I use the kind that has adhesive on one side. Oh my. Oh, I thought I lost my tape runners. So I did that. I have my handy dandy little sequins piece here. Now I can put a sticker there if I want. Let's see. Now it's about fish. Could I put hello there? I can. That's kind of cute. It's just kind of pink on pink, but that's okay. I have this big old blank spot that kind of wanted something on it. Okay, I like that. Awesome. So I have to get all of these sequins on. Lots and lots of sequins. But now as you see, I started with this idea. Let's just move that aside because I think we went pretty darn far south of that idea. Now, I do want to get a little bit crazy, just a little crazy, and get lots of these sequins on because it's such a strong, bold piece right here. So I'm going to get a bunch of my sequins on, find some enamel dots, and let's see what else I have. I do have this funny little bin right here of things. This is what it's called. The bin is called Things I Would Like to Use Up. It's very technical. But you know what? Look at this right here. It has that same green tone. Okay. So all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we've got ourselves some really awesome wood dimension. Okay, I don't want it straight across because that's weird for me. Okay, so that's good. So now I already have something on there too. Okay, I really liked that fortuitous little accent. What else is in here, guys? Like, I don't even know. Like this, these are really cool. I think that these are from Redefine Creative. Don't know, but I think, oh, I can use all of those up for enamel dots. Yeah, this is how far I think into this stuff to look at using those. So yeah, I try to keep kind of a bin on my desk of love these things, see if you can use them. It's kind of what I refer to them as. Like, look at this gold washi. That's pretty cool too. Okay, so I'm gonna see what little goodies we can introduce. Maybe some of these puffies. And these puffies, I think, oh, I know, I was cleaning out my downstairs craft room. And a lot of you guys know I'm transitioning to the upstairs and I have stuff in both and now it's a mess. Anyhow, and I ran across a few different things. I was like, yeah, thank you. All right, does anything on here, I mean, the mermaid makes me think of a fishy. That's actually kind of a cute thing with a turquoise. Shall we slap on a mermaid for no real reason? So where should she go? Wait, does this, I don't know. Where does one put a mermaid on a fish layout? I wasn't feeling mermaidy with it. There's a mercat, very important. Okay, I was just seeing, like I love, and I know somebody's gonna be like, why didn't you put the mermaid on? I mean, I don't know. Sometimes things are things, I don't know. Let's just get 3 of these cute little foamy hearts on. Okay, I have one here, I have one there. How about right there? Okay, that's enough that I feel like at least I used it, right? And, oh, so these were cool. These I think are Pinkfresh, and they're like chipboard flares, which is pretty, oh, remember I wanted to get Belle Isle on there. I'm trying not to cover that. So Belle Isle, I didn't say before, is a little island on the Detroit River. Do I want to put the gray on? I don't want to put the gray on. On the Detroit River, and it's beautiful there, like absolutely beautiful. There is a yacht club, a marina, beaches, picnic areas, all that kind of stuff. So my husband and I went on a date there. He took a Friday off. And we went on a fun date, and we went to Belle Isle because I had been wanting to go since the dawn of time. And yeah, so we just pretty much went and hung out, and it was beyond awesome. It's time to, let's use the word wander and fill that little spot in with a sequin, because why not? All right, so these things are really good, like these little tape runners. When you're just trying to get a tiny bit of adhesive on something, they work great. They work ever so nicely. So since I don't want to make anybody watch me put on sequins for the rest of my life, let me go ahead and put them on the enamel dots, and I'll come back and show you what we finished up with. Alrighty, let me show you the finished layout. There's my little title cluster. And seriously, I pretty much just have 2 clusters. I have this massive one around the photo with all kinds of interesting things, and the photo is large. It's a full 6 by 4 by 6, I should say. And it has that really bold green color. So it does show up. And these things around it are just kind of hanging out. Now the super strong navy works because I really loved these fishies. And then I made sure to add lots of the navy colored sequins. So that is my layout for today. I will have links to the other off the board participants, as well as a link for the tape runners so that you can get your hot little hands on them. Did I show you guys, by the way, with the tape runner thing, that this one is actually retractable? Like, it's so cool that you won't get like the sticky stuff on anything. And then this one has just a little clippy to save it from itself. Now, I love the feel of this one. I have smaller hands and it works really, really well for grate control. And the cool thing is, when I'm crafting, I repeatedly lose my tape runners. They run away off my desk. So I always have a couple out so that I can, possibly find them when I'm crafting. Okay, any questions or comments, leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Bye, friends.